Alright, welcome back to another time trial track guide. This time we've got the Skyline Super Silhouette, which is one of my favourite Skylines. I really used to love this car in the old Gran Turismo, so I was really happy to see it coming back. It's a great car to drive, and we're at the Red Bull Ring, which I thought was going to be a really good combination that I was going to enjoy, but the track limits have been driving me insane here. The F1 boys, in real life, they got caught with a lot of track limits this year, and I think Gran Turismo has sort of taken inspiration from that, because even when I've been following what I thought was directly in the wheel tracks of the top times with their ghosts, I've been getting track penalties in all sorts of places on this track. But yeah, if you can sort of thread the needle, there's a lot of time to be won around here. So yeah, let's jump in and take a little look at this and hopefully get you guys into a gold time. Alright, I'm actually going to start off with the final two corners here, because it's really important to get a good exit through this corner so that you can carry your speed all the way down this back straight. We'll revisit those two corners at the end of the lap, but yeah, it is super important to get those right. So coming up to our first braking zone here, just before the 100 meters, around the 100 meters, and turning in for this corner is massively important because it's such a long straight afterwards. So it's around about here somewhere, and you need to be getting on the throttle as early as possible. And I've cut this corner massively. It's the quickest way I've found so far. Be super careful running out wide here. This yellow sort of sausage curb is your marker. If you're over that, you're going to get a time penalty halfway down the straight. You may as well give up on the lap. Keep it pinned, get your shift points in all the way up to this corner. It's an uphill braking zone. You can brake just before the 100 meters, something like that. Again, though, your turning point on this one is absolutely key. Watch out for that yellow bump in the inside of the corner there. That will throw you wide. Get on the throttle as early as you can, nice and smooth. Don't wheel spin, build it up. Another long straight, heading back downhill now, up to the next braking zone. I actually messed this one up a little bit, but it's again somewhere just before or on the 100 meters marker. It's downhill, so your braking is extended. As you see, I kind of missed the apex, but I bring it around. It's okay. Run out wide on the exit, carry as much speed as you can, and bring it back over to the right. This next corner, I find brake around the 50 meters, but I sort of trail brake or add a little bit extra brake through the corner, keeping it as tight to the left as you can, as early on the throttle as you can. Run it wide here, but not too wide. You pick up track limits. Turning for this corner is super important because you're going to be pinned, but you need to have sort of like a later apex just by here. And now you've got to get on the power, and you're going to hold it all the way up over the hill. So it's really important to get that corner correct. It's easy to run wide. Track limits everywhere along there. This corner, I'm still not 100% where to brake, but I find somewhere between the 100 and the 50 meters. It's not an easy one, and I don't quite nail it here. You see I'm wide at the apex, but carrying enough speed through, super important on this corner. Brake earlier than you think. I find to be just before the yellow markers on the left. Cut this one quite hard, get on the throttle as early as possible, carry the speed all the way down. Let's take a look at that lap at full speed without any commentary. Alright, it's the end of another track guide video. Hopefully you found some helpful hints and tips in there how to improve your times, get yourselves into that gold bracket, pick up that 2 million credits at the end of the time trial. Again, still struggling with track limits. You've got to be so careful. I think on that lap I pushed some of them to the absolute limits, and yeah, it can be super frustrating. So just take your time, build yourself up, and I'm sure you'll all make it there. If you enjoyed this video, like, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully I'll put together a better lap. I'm really aiming to get into the 1:27s on this one if I can. As you can see from that lap, you know, it was decent, but there's still plenty of time to be gained. The top guys are in the 26s, so you can see how much time there is out there. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll try and come back with an even better lap before the end of this time trial. See you in the next one.